In this video, I'm going to share with you how to create your own Genially drag and drop activity. And you're going to have so much fun making it, and you're going to be able to share it, and anybody who has the link is going to be able to do your activity. So here we are in Genially, and I'm going to create from scratch. I'm going to click create from scratch, and that's going to open us up. And it'll take just a second. It's got to do its paper, rock, scissors. There we are. And now we are in a new tab and we are ready to get started. So we're going to look at our size over here. I'm going to click on landscape, and then I'm going to close I'm going to hide my tab right here. Now I'm going to get started by adding a background. So you can go over to your menu on the left, and here we have pages, background, style, insert, widgets, interactive questions, interactive elements, resources, and text. So I'm going to go down here to background, and you can create a color. You can choose colors, or you can look at the library. They have different types of backgrounds that you can choose from. I'm just going to do a plain old solid color. So I'm going to go back here, click that little arrow back, and click on color. And then I think I'm going to slide my little arrow, my little slide bar over here to the greenish stuff. Like I kind of like this kind of green, and then I can slide and see which one I like. I like that one. That looks pretty. That looks like a seafoam green. All right, so there's my background. Now, I would like to put up here a title. So I'm going to go up here to text, and then you have these options here. And if you scroll down, you can look at different options as well. But I'm going to just click title, because in our title, we can change our font and our size and our color, make it bold, do different things. So I'm just going to click title. And then in our title, I'm going to put it up here, and I'm going to name it Forces in Action, because we're going to do a drag and drop on forces. Now that I have my title here, and I've clicked on it and marked it, and it's got my box around it with the dots. I'm going to center it. So click on the center alignment here, and I'm going to make it centered. So then I can move it, and you see that little blue line that pops up? Now it is centered on my document here. I can change the font right here to Irish Grove. I like that. I think it's kind of cool looking. And I can make it even bigger. I can make it 125, 100. I'm just going to make it 85 for now. All right. And then now that we've inserted a title, let's go over here, and we want to add lines. So we're going to do a push and a pull, forces in action, or push and pulls. So I'm going to go to resources over here, and I'm going to click lines. Type in my search lines, and then I'm going to do illustrations or shapes, maybe shapes. Let's see. Connectors. Here we go. Click on connectors, and here we're going to find our lines, because I want to make a solid line. And then I'm going to bring it up here, and I'm going to make it go across, because we make a T, right? Make a T. And then I'm going to make another one, and I'm going to turn it vertically, make it nice and vertical. And I'm going to go right here in the center. And when you click on it and drag it, if you get that blue line, which you should right about there, that's centered. Same with this one right here. Click and center it. There, it's centered. All right. Now I'm going to add text. I'm going to put a subtitle here, and I'm going to put on this side, pull, this word pull. And I'm going to bring it up here. Now I can duplicate this and make it really simple. Instead of adding and readjusting, I can click these three little dots and click duplicate. And then I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to change this word to push. All right. And I can change the color of my font too. So if I click on this one, for example, I go to this little A next to the fonts, click on that little A, and I can change my colors to something that fits it, like say something bright. No, that doesn't look very good. How about a purple? That would be pretty. That's pretty. There we go. And then pool, I can change the color on that one. And maybe a yellow, like a bright gold looking color. And then maybe do a different color. How about a blue? Blue's pretty. Blue or an orange. Orange would be good. Let's go back to orange. Let's find an orange color. There we go. We can also bold these and make them darker. We can change the font on them. I think Jockey 1 is cute. It's got a neat little cuteness to it. And then we can make it a little bigger if we want to maybe 55. Put this one to 55 as well. Make it a little more readable. There we go. Now we are ready to add some things to drag and drop. We need to add some images. So let's go back over here to resources and click on resources. Click on images and GIFs. And this is going to bring up images. So we can type in our search bar for different types of pulls and pushes. So if I put a horse pull wagon and see what I get. Oops, I didn't spell wagon right. Horse pull wagon. There we go. And let's see what we get. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So we have a horse pulling the wagon. All right. Now I have an image here. I need to make this so others can move it when they get onto the link of the activity. So what you do is you make sure you have your little squares around here and you go up to the icon menu right here. And you see this little hand where my green finger's pointing? Click on this little hand and this makes it draggable when it's in view mode. Okay, and we can test that by clicking the preview in the bottom right corner, right down here where the little eye is. Click on that and it gives us a nice preview. And I can't move any of this. I'm trying to, but what I can do is click and drag this. Check that out. That's pretty cool, right? And then to get back to edit, just click on edit. And then add a few more things like, let's see, push would be maybe push the doorbell. And then again, you can make these smaller by clicking on these little dots and dragging them. They don't need to be huge because you need to put them out of the way down here at the bottom so that they can, you know, be pulled up and dragged into the right box. So here we want to make sure we highlight it and then go up to our little hand and make it draggable. And so then you're just going to fill it up, like, you know, add as many as you would like. And then when you're ready to share it and publish it, you're going to go up to this share in the top right corner. And you are going to click anyone with link. And then you are going to click anyone with link and confirm it. Very nice. And then copy a public link just like that. And that is how you create a drag and drop in Genially. Have fun and make many cool activities.